Hello, I'm Katie, Pampered Chef Lady. Super excited to be showing you all of these products today. If you're watching today on Sunday, it is Sunday Funday. And what that means is on Sundays, I give away gifts for orders. So if you are watching on Sunday and you want to order, please ask me for the catalog. Say, hey, show me the catalog, and you'll just pick your host, or if you're hosting with me, I can send you that link as well. Ask me for the Sunday Funday specials, and I will pop those into the comments as well. All right, you guys ready to get started? Thank you for being here. I am inviting you into my kitchen. Kind of funny, I'm pretty excited about today because it's just fresh summer fruits, veggies. We're just gonna prep some stuff and I'm gonna find something to eat. What's funny is I really don't have enough ingredients for like one full recipe, so you're just gonna kind of see. We're gonna find some yummy food to eat for lunch today. So I'm gonna start by using the air fryer because sweet potato fries sound good to me. And in my glass batter bowl here, I am going to use for our scraps, like our food scraps. So the serrated peeler, always my favorite when it comes to sweet potatoes. Also use it for kiwi, peaches, anything with a soft surface that just needs a little bit more grip to get the peel off. And let's see here. Ooh, I know, I have a question. So, what is your favorite summer treat? And what do you like to eat, like poolside? Are you normally caught at the pool, the beach? Are you a lake person? Do you just like to be outdoors camping in the mountains? What are your summer plans? I want to know where you're headed and what's fun to you. Our family is probably first a lake family. We love to go to the lake and hang out on the water and on a boat and just enjoy. No plans. So here's the rapid prep mandolin. We're going to use this to make our French fries, the sweet potato fries. It comes with 3 pieces. The backside has 8 settings, so you can get the little coin mandolin type slices, or you can do julienne fries, thick or thin fries. And I prefer for these sweet potatoes the thick fries, and it's the setting number 8. So there's 8 different ways that you can set and 3 different slices. So you've got lots and lots of different options there. So we're gonna do sweet potatoes. They're so impressive, but they also are my favorite, just little summer snack. And I've added the food pusher here. Everything is very safe. It's got a safety on it, and you just kind of, boom, you can turn this and lock it down so that the blades are completely concealed. If you have little hands and you're putting it in a cabinet or something. What else do I do with this? Oh, you can put it in twice. Like put them through once and then put them through twice, and you have minced. Super fun. All right, so here we go, making our French fries. Any ooh-ahs out there? All right, so vote for your favorite. Are you more zucchini French fries, regular fries, or sweet potato French fries? And tell me, have you ever made your own? And if not, tell me where the best fries come from. I'm a Buffalo Wild Wings French fry gal myself. Okay, so the next thing we're gonna do is just spritz this with a little bit of oil and seasoning. So let me grab that. I do believe we'll just do a little crushed peppercorn. I like chipotle on these too. I wonder if that one's close by. So I just started doing in-home parties again. So now I've got this bag of products that I took to my party. All right, there's my chipotle. So I'm just gonna pump the spritzer lid a little bit and give it a spritz. This is just to make the seasoning stick a little bit. And if you do get the spritzer so that you don't have aerosol or chemicals or eat up your nonstick or pans, you might want the kitchen spritzer. But after you've used it, you have to let the pressure out. A lot of people miss that piece, and it's so important for the longevity of your spritzer. Okay, so now I'm gonna put a little bit of this chipotle seasoning on here. Give them a shake. I should be showing you my tongs, right? Real life, this is how I do it. Now, this is the fry basket that comes with our air fryer. So the air fryer here opens up like a little oven. We've got a couple trays. I'm gonna take those puppies out and pull it out from the cabinet just a little bit. I'm gonna open up my basket, pop in the French fries. All right, and we're gonna put this in. There's a little holder for it in here. And what's cool is it also comes with a rotisserie stick, so you can do those rotisserie chickens and you get to season them so that it doesn't have all the junk on them. I'm gonna go to, I think I'm gonna do custom. Custom, we want about 25 minutes for these. There we go, and I'm gonna click rotate. I don't think you'll be able to see from the video, but now the basket's rotating, and so the fries will have an even cook all the way around. Love the French fry air fryer. So tell me, do you guys have an air fryer at home? What do you use it for? I mean, our family uses it every single day. My kids cook their lunches in it. I love to do like hot wings, French fries, just baked chicken. It's actually air fried chicken. It is just so good. I love the taste on it. It's great for reheating leftovers. Gosh, it's just so good. Okay, so now that those are in, we're gonna get started with just preparing some fruit. So Pampered Chef has a ton of cool and serve products. I think I have all of them now. There's a small tray, there's bowls, and they just came out with a rectangle tray that you could do like your puddings or your 7-layer salad dip and keep it cold for 4 to 6 hours. So if you're headed to outdoor parties or indoor parties and it's just getting hot, keeps it cold for a long time. So the cool and serve tray that I use the most is the large. So we'll prep ahead and then have fruit and veggies to eat from all week long. These can be frozen, and you can do your deviled eggs on this side, or you can keep the smooth side down, and that way when the tray is on it, everything stays cold. So that's the concept for all of them. If you would like to see the entire cool and serve tray line, just say, show me those cool and serves, and I'll come back down and show you the different products that come in that line, and maybe one would be good for your potato salad, your guacamole. There's all kinds of fun things that you can do with this. I'm gonna fill it up with some fruit today and make a homemade pineapple mango salsa with the manual food processor, and then add some black beans because we need protein for lunch, right? Okay. Then I think the first thing we'll do is our pineapple. Now, Pampered Chef has 2 lines of knives. We've got the color-coded knives, and the black-handled knives here are professional. So these need to be sharpened, but they have a lifetime guarantee. And our color-coded knives are going to be your favorite knife for a long time, but then you'll toss them and get a new. So, and the price point you'll be able to tell on that as well. So there are a couple that are sold separately, not in a set. For example, this Santuco knife is my #1 favorite, and I have 3 of these in my kitchen. At first I had the whole knife block set, and then I was like, I'm always only using this one, so I may as well just get a few of these, and I sold off the others. However, I did keep the Big Daddy chef's knife because you gotta have it for watermelon, which you'll see here in a moment. So I'm just gonna take the top and the bottom off of my pineapple, just so that it's nice and safe on my cutting board. And you can see I've got the large grooved cutting board today, and that's gonna catch any juices, keep them off the counter, makes it a lot cleaner cleanup. This is the pineapple wedger, one of my favorites. I love how sharp it is, so you don't have to be super strong to use it. You just use the rocking motion and it will cut right through it, even if you're not strong. All right, here we go, rock, rock, rock. I'm also kind of short, so that's my leverage, is I'm on my tippy toes. All right, so once it gets down to the counter, you just put the safety case back on. That way you're not tempted to push it back through. All right, and then you can just lift off. You can see there's hardly anything left, and it is a universal pineapple cutter. So if you get a super, super fat one, you can, let me see if I have it handy and I'll show it to you. Yeah, right here. if you have a super fat pineapple and you do notice that there's just a little left on it, this one really doesn't have much. You can take the Kernel Cutter, which is one of the free gifts right now if you spend $80, and it's June 2021. So you can take the Kernel Cutter that takes corn off the cob and just slide it down on any of the extra. Like I said, this one doesn't have a ton, but maybe we can get a little bit off. Just see how easy that is to just slice it down through. Okay, so there's our pineapple. Of course, it takes the core out with it. That's a really nutritious piece of the pineapple, so you can throw that in your smoothies, like cut it up real small and then throw it into freezer and then use it for your smoothies. All right, this is catching the juice, but it's also safe. I always leave this on until it's time to put it in the dishwasher. And we will do one more step to make this super cute in our fruit tray. Cut it down to size here. Now I use this quick slice quite often, and so you guys get to see me use all of my things. When I'm in my kitchen and I forget something, I just have it right there. Let's use the back side of the knife. We have this great little handy scraper. I'm not sure where it is. Okay. So I don't know if any of you are parents out there, but if the struggle is real, like you want to teach your kids to do all the dishes so you don't have to do them. But then the one thing I notice is they put things away in different places. Anybody? All right, this is the quick slice. This is my OCD product, so it's perfect every time. Those blades are serrated, so they cut in over the skin of like a bell pepper or a tomato, but it also makes every cut perfectly even so that you have these slices. So think about if you were doing like a burger bar out at the grill or something. You could do a large tomato. It won't smush the tomato when you just give that little rocking motion. Those serrated edges come in, and then you can have that perfect slice every time. See, isn't that great? Let me make some room here. So we'll do that a couple more times. The quick slice is one of those things I'm like, oh, I like using my knife, no big deal. But then when I saw how quickly a fruit or a vegetable tray comes together, and I think the thing that sold me the most was mushrooms. I make this chicken marsala. I found the recipe online. It's one of our family favorites, and it calls for mushrooms. Well, mushrooms are really hard to get even, and when I put the mushrooms in here, I was like, oh my gosh, this works so well. I love it. Just love it. So there's all the juice getting caught in the little groove of the cutting board. And if you don't need the groove, you can turn it over so it's a reversible cutting board as well. So some strawberries for our thing. Now this is a clearance product right now, so they are going to discontinue it, but for right now it's in the outlet. So if you need to find the outlet, just say like, show me the catalog, and then I'll link it up. You click shop, and there's a category that says sale, and all of our products that are being discontinued or that were discontinued, but they are on sale right now, like our salad spinner, and then this core and more. Those are my two favorites. There's a breakfast sandwich maker in there right now too. They're just old products. So I've just cored my strawberry. It's one of my favorite things, is just, you save more of the strawberry by not cutting into it. So I'll do a few of those. I am showing off here the measuring colander set. This is the small. There's a medium and a large that come with it. I think it's $40. I'm telling you though, this is the last colander set I've ever purchased. You can see I've got my fruit bowl is the large right now. I've got the small ones. I'll just leave this in the refrigerator. They never rust. They have, I think, a 2 or 3 year guarantee. They don't come apart and then they're not sharp. We put them in the dishwasher all the time. Just really, really well made colander set, and they're stainless steel. So for the strawberries, you can just pop on several, as many as you can get. This also works with grape tomatoes. It works with grapes. It has, it's great for egg slicing too. You can do like 4 eggs at a time. This is awesome for your strawberry shortcakes or over on top of a cake. So like a strawberry cake, Oh my gosh, another great summer treat. Have you guys ever had that? Like, it's white cake, and as soon as you finish, like it comes out of the oven, you like poke holes in it and put, is it Jello? Jello or pudding, you like pour it hot over it and it gets into the cake, the flavor of the Jello. I think it's Jello. And then you put whipped cream on top, and then you can do like a red, white, and blue theme for Independence Day, and do strawberries for the flag and blueberries for the red, white, and blue. Really fun, right? Okay, one more fruit I'll show you is the kiwi. Again, going back to my serrated peeler so that it doesn't smush or catch. Kiwi is one of those things I'm like, oh, I don't want to do the work for it, but with I'm putting the trash on top of my strawberries instead of in my trash bowl. Oh well. That's when they teach you when you're a brand new Pampered Chef consultant. They say, don't worry about doing it right, because we're pampered chefs, not perfect chefs. And I used to turn my nose up and be like, that's dumb, I don't want to say that. But it's so true. I've had to say it so many times. I'm like, oops, all the time, especially when I was doing in-home parties more often. Sometimes there'd be like a chef or somebody there, and I got so nervous because, you know, when I started Pampered Chef, I was a brand new mom that didn't know how to cook. I was way too busy for anything. So I joined this Pampered Chef party. It was in person. I went and they made chicken fajitas in the microwave with the deep covered baker. Anybody know what the deep covered baker is? It used to be a red pot. It has a lid. You could put your chicken and vegetables and seasoning, and it would, like in the microwave, 15 minutes, bake your chicken in the microwave. I was so floored. I was like, oh my gosh, if I could learn to cook and cook in the microwave, that would be amazing. So I really, really wanted it, but I didn't have enough, we didn't have the funds for me to buy an $80 or $90 kitchen tool, especially not being a cook. I probably would have been laughed at. But I hosted a party, right? So that's how I kind of got hooked on Pampered Chef. Was I went to a party, and then I was like, all right, well, I really want this thing, and I can't spend full price, so I'm just going to try the party thing, and if it flops, whatever. So I had a few friends over to my home, and they all already knew about Pampered Chef. So my party was great. I think I had a pretty average party and got the baker for 50% off. And the rest is history. I decided to be a consultant after my consultant's like, you can make chicken fajitas. So I did chicken fajitas for a year and then built my confidence up. So this is our cherry and olive pitter. I just put 4 cherries in. You pop it down, and all of the pits are inside of the little container. You can do 100 at a time. So you saw how fast that was. So we'll put these aside, and then you can just grab more cherries and go. So super, super fast. If you blinked, you missed it. So let's try that again. And for the record, I have actually never done this before. You just witnessed my first time. So I was like, this might be a big flop if I do it on camera, but it seems to be pretty easy. I'm not an olive person, but I know they sell those with the, there we go. Look at that, so fast. I'm loving it, that's so cool. So if you are a cherry and an olive lover, then this is probably a product that you're gonna love. One of those little, specialty tool, gadgety kind of things. Look at that, that is so cool. And then I'll just clean out the little pits and we'll be rocking and rolling. I know my kids are gonna just love that. Oh, it's taken me a long time. That came out in March, and it's the first time I've used it. But the cherries weren't in season, in my defense, right? Okay, let's make this mango salsa and get you guys out of here. So far, has there been any products that you love that maybe you didn't know about? Here's our fruit tray. Look how beautiful it is. We're gonna make some whipped cream too. I forgot about that. Okay, so getting started on the salsa. This is a take on the Pampered Chef Mango Confetti salsa. I just kind of spliced it with a pineapple salsa that I found. I'm gonna do a jalapeno. And most people don't put a whole one in, but that's just me. I like it spicy. And my scissors, yeah. ingredients. So I'm gonna take, this is my, I have a paper towel in here because when I rinsed it, it was so wet, I wanted to absorb some moisture. So this, I got a week ago. This is cilantro. You can see it's nice and crisp. There's no slime. You can check the water is still clean here, and in another week, it'll be brown, and I'll just change the water. This cilantro, should it last that long, would last me about two weeks. And I keep saying 2 weeks, but then I actually found, I went on a 7 or 8 day vacation, and it was already over a week old. I came back and I was still able to use some of the cilantro. Now it was on its last days, but I was able to use it. I was so impressed. So that Herb Keeper, highly recommend if you are a cilantro fan. Now you can do other herbs in it. I just haven't. Like, I love cilantro and I have it all through the year. So that's what I do. Now, if you're not a cilantro fan, of course, you just don't make this. You don't have to have it in this salsa. And I'm going to use some of the chipotle seasoning in it. Okay. What else goes in here, Katie? All right. We'll do the dry ingredients first. Oh, typically a red onion. I'm not eating onions right now for like a little special belly cleanup diet thing I'm doing. So, all right. So there's our chopped herbs. Now herbs, when you chop them first, the oils kind of release and you'll get that flavor more inside of. Ooh, that's spicy. You can smell it. I might cry for you guys. So here's some mango. Now, mango is hard to cut, and it's hard to get the perfect one. We don't have a mango cutter, so I just opt for frozen mango all year long. Now, if any of you guys have some tips on fresh mango, I will take the tips. Pampered Chef used to have a little mango cutter, and I liked using it, but since they don't sell it anymore, I'm a frozen mango girl. All right. I'm getting excited about eating. Okay, the next thing I'm going to do, I'm just going to take those shaved pineapple that we had. I'm just going to add some pineapple to this as well. And that's basically it. Now again, there's usually red onion in it. And the finishing piece is going to be some lime juice. And lime really keeps you from needing, like the fruit and the pineapple, the recipe calls for sugar. But I find with the lime and a good fruit, it doesn't need any sugar. Sometimes I add just a pinch of salt to pull out more sweetness. But again, I love the lime in it. All right. Mango salsa, check. All done. Excited about that. Now, our french fries are almost done. I want to make that whipped cream for you. Let me grab that. And I need some vanilla. Okay. So our whipped cream maker is pretty freaking cool. I like to show it off because it makes it so fast. And we just do this for our fruit dip. Just some fresh homemade whipped cream. It takes 30 seconds to make. So here's our whipped cream maker. You can also like froth up your milk for your coffee. You can use this for making homemade butters. You can use it for putting air into your scrambled eggs, and that makes it really good too. So a little bit of vanilla. And then heavy whipping cream. So I am trying this dairy-free heavy whipping cream alternative. So it's not gonna be exactly like heavy whipping cream, but it works, and then we don't have the dairy, which is our preference. So, okay, so up to the line. You can usually get 2 or 3 servings out of one of those containers, and this makes a little over a cup of whipped cream. Once you froth it up, it's probably closer to 2 cups. So what else do I have to show you guys? Well, why don't I take a moment and tell you the 3 ways you get free stuff, okay? So first is when you order, and you can order from a current party, so ask me for the link before you order so we get you to the right party. And when you spend $80, you're going to get to pick a gift from Pampered Chef. When you spend $150, you get free shipping. All right, otherwise $7.95 is our current shipping rate, and it doesn't matter if you buy one spoon or you buy a super heavy stone, just $7.95, and at $150 or above, it's free. The other thing is when you host a party. So right now it's June, and June and July, they always do amazing specials just for gathering orders over the summer when, you know, people are out and about. You can pass the catalog, you can pass a link, you can invite to one of my group Facebook parties, and my average host this on Facebook parties gets about $200 free any given month. And if you can get your party in June, you get even more. So will someone ask me, show me those host specials. Tell me if you want to see the June or the July host special. Those are the two that I know right now. And the other way you can party is by having an in-home party. Now I'm in the St. Louis area. Here's our whipped cream. I'm in the St. Louis area, so if you're not near St. Louis but you'd love to have an in-home party, the way that we do that is I'll have you gather your friends, and I'll mail you catalogs and paperwork and such, and then you will simply have me Zoom in just like we're doing today, and I'll do a party for you even if we're out of state, but you can be with your friends, and you can make ahead a couple of fun little appetizers, and it's just a great time if we're not in person. Or the third way you can get free Pampered Chef is to be a consultant. So I love working with new consultants. I typically teach them how to do parties on Facebook. Now, I can teach the in-home parties and other things as well. And if you would like some extra income or just some extra fun, I would love to talk with you and just have a conversation about that. So it's $99 to start Pampered Chef, and the average commission on just one party is $100. So usually in your first party, you get a free incentive, like they give free products to new consultants. You get all of the stuff in your kit, and you get the commission. So if any of those ways to get more products in your kitchen sound good to you, please tell me, and I'll at least send you some information so we can start that conversation. All right, I think everything that I wanted to show you. Oh, I should show you the can opener, because here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna take that mango salsa, and I'm gonna take a can of black beans and rinse them real good, and add some beans to the salsa so I have some protein. And you can eat that with chips, or you can eat it, like I'll probably end up eating it on a lettuce wrap because I don't think we have chips. This is our easy read measuring colander. We're gonna pour the beans in, rinse them off with hot water, and then put them into the mango salsa. It's delicious, like delicious. And I know it sounds crazy, but someone actually showed that to me like at a party at one point. So good. And the other thing that you're gonna add to it is an avocado. So avocado, black beans, and mango salsa all together. It's like, it's got your protein, it's got your good fat, it's got your fruit, and it's super good. And if you eat it on a lettuce wrap, you've even got your vegetables, right? So I'm gonna take my avocado tool. It's got a serration, it's got the soft side so that you don't cut your hand, and then it's got the little poker for our seed. Okay. So we'll take the pit grabber, isn't that cool? And we'll just score it so that it's in a chunk there. So fun and easy. And you'll scoop it out with the soft side. Isn't that great? Okie dokie. So I told you the ways to get Pampered Chef. I told you ask for a catalog if you want to shop around and see all of our products. And if you're not part of a party, or you'd like to share a party like this with your friends, I do one each week, and I would love to help you get free and discounted things. So that's all for now, and I'd love to hear from you. What's your favorite what was your favorite product that you saw today, and what questions do you have for me? Thank you so much for being here. If you're watching with a host, tag your host and say, hey, I watched the party, and tag your host so they know that you were part of it as well. I'm gonna go ahead and pull those French fries out a couple minutes early just to show you what they look like. I'm gonna take my little goalpost looking thing, pull them out, and grab my little oven mitts here. So these oven mitts are a must when you have an air fryer. So you just open that up. You can see my French fries in there. Don't they look great? So we got our French fries, our salsa. I think I'm in for some good eating. Thanks for being here today. I'm around if you need some help, and I can't wait to see you at the next one. Bye.